Nigerian police have arrested Pastor Alatake in Owo, Ondo State, who was accused of raping a 16-year-old epileptic girl in his church. A pastor of Holy Ghost Mission Church, Ehinogbe, Owo, Ondo State, Peter Alatake, has appeared in court for allegedly raping a 16-year-old high school girl suffering from epilepsy during a deliverance session in his church. According to the police prosecutor, the victim was legally placed under the care of the pastor last year by her parents to get healing from the epilepsy ailment she had been fighting with for years. Following the news on the tension caused by some armed youths in different areas of Lagos State who were protesting against the attacks of some hoodlums popularly known as the 1 Million Boys. But finally, the Nigerian police have arrested these hoodlums known as 1 Million Boys, and the gang members have been charged of series of violent crime.
Have all these court members in each localities. Like they are known with Awawa, in Limosho they are called Kezari, 1 Million Boys, and the rest of them, But what we need to do is to really work with the security agency.
More than 50 suspected members of the 1 Million Boys gang have been arrested in Lagos State. The suspects were arrested during the police raiding in Lagos few months ago. The Special Strike Force was launched in Lagos State, aimed to tackle all forms of crime in the city. The gang members were accused of dislodging social miscreants in the most populous city of Nigeria, particularly those operating under different names such as No Salary Boys, 1 Million Boys, Awawa Boys, and more. According to the Lagos State Police, the suspects are responsible for a series of violent crimes and attacks in different communities and neighborhoods in the state. They engage in robberies, murder, assaults, and other sexual assaults. In most cases, they vandalize some vehicles and destroy properties of innocent citizens in the state. Armed youth who protested against hoodlums known as the 1 Million Boys threw Mushin, Omonoshoki, Shomolu, Bariga and Isolo areas of Lagos State into panic on Monday.
Bale area in the Ojodu area of Ikeja in Lagos. It is past midnight here. The vigil is on for these people. Women are not left out. The enemy they dread is those they call the 1 Million Boys gang, who they say have been terrorizing the city. They show me the note they claim the gang sent to them, which simply says they should be prepared for a robbery visitation. Area of Lagos still leaves a sad memory, and the scar of the attack hasn't yet healed on Mr. Bisi Adedire, an architect whose house was raided.
I can see that they've entered every apartment. They divided themselves into groups. They have series of gadgets to remove. They broke windows.
It was gathered that the demonstrations in the areas were as a result of the non-stop attacks brought by the hoodlums on the residents during the lockdown occasioned by the coronavirus pandemic. In a way to stop the attacks by the members of the group, landlords and youths of the area have been depriving themselves of sleep at night to form vigilante groups and complement the efforts of security agents. It was learned that suspected members of the 1 Million Boys had planned to attack on Monday, but youths in the affected areas armed themselves with the support of the security agents to stop the impending.
Those boys now operate at that area, and they promised that yesterday they are coming down to Agege.
They are not even called Awawa Boys anymore. They are called 1 Billion Gang or something. And they were already at Mulero. This is like a bus stop close to our side, like 3-4 streets away from us. And they were already raiding at Shofunde, Okwoba, and Agege. I called 2 DPOs. The DPO in Agege.
The many things have been happening in the streets, and we know that it's due to this lockdown of a thing. We know that this lockdown is just for our safety.
Nebo TV is available for sponsorship. Advertise your business, organization, and products on Nebo TV. Contact our representative in Canada and Nigeria with the phone numbers and email address on the screen.